Can you tell us what online learning is?
Yes, in the most simplest of terms, online learning is taking everything that we have at the campus and translating that to online via different mediums of teaching. Hello everyone, I'm Kenneth Em, and I've been teaching for roughly about 8 years now, and now presently I'm teaching under the Faculty of Education as well as Faculty of Tourism and Civil Aviation, and my specialty is more along the areas of cultural studies, foundation in mathematics, as well as English for hotels and hospitality.
What are the benefits of online learning?
Okay, yeah, thank you for your question. So some benefits of online learning is that it saves a lot of time. You can go ahead and manage your schedule how you want to. It's more easily accessible for you. You can fit it to your own schedule, saves money and saves energy.
The next question is, what were the applications and methods used for online teaching?
So at BELTEI International University, we use various amounts of mixed methods such as Telegram, Zoom, and Schoology as the main modes of learning.
And our next question is, can you share your experience with online teaching? How is it different from on-campus teaching?
So here at BELTEI International University, we have 3 different methods that we use. We do online learning, we have on-campus learning, and we have blended learning. And my experience with the online learning is that it's very convenient for me and for the students as well.
And another question is that, did you face any difficulty while teaching online during the COVID-19 pandemic? If so, how did you deal with it?
I faced too many difficulties to count on my hands. One of them being the technology curve. So for me as well, I'm not necessarily the most adept at using technology, whereas others are. So that was my biggest curveball. But how I dealt with it was by getting with the program and learning about these things I had to learn about in order to deliver the best lesson possible for my students. Are there any more questions?
Yeah, that's all for the questions. Thank you very much for answering them very well. Thank you.
Well, if there are no more questions, then allow me to give some tips and some motivation guidelines, things for the students as well. So remember the reason why you started studying in the first place. Okay, everything that you've ever wanted is on the opposite side of fear, and if you just put your best foot forward, you'll be able to achieve what it is that you actually want to do. Failure is better than success at times for learning purposes, because you learn more from failure than you do from success. So don't think of failure as something that is entirely negative. Think of it as something that you can learn from and help to develop yourself even further. Because if you're all success, you never know what failure is. And if you never know what failure is, you don't know how to deal with these hard or difficult situations that most never come your way. I would like to also mention that currently BELTEI International University is having its second intake for Monday through Friday. That's the weekday classes on the 24th. And then the weekend classes, that's Saturday and Sunday, on the 29th. And one more thing before we go is that I would like to mention that you all please stay safe and follow the guidelines by the Ministry of Health on the 3 preventions and the 3 don'ts. All right, thank you.
BELTEI International University, the future of global leaders.